Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, EstelofImladris. I am Kai, I use he, they, and she pronouns, and welcome back to another exciting game night. Tonight we will be finishing unpacking, not just unpacking all the things on my desk, but the game Unpacking. And then with the time left after that, I thought we might talk about another fun game that is about having things and moving them places and eventually them being lost and changed. 1,000-Year-Old Vampire, a very different game. We'll talk about that a little bit. So, first and foremost, it is a dark time to be a marginalized person. If we're honest, it has been for much longer than this year. It is important that we reach out to each other, to community, to build meaningful and lasting ties outside of establishments, governments, or faceless digital spaces. Part of why I started this channel was to offer free information and education for those who would want to remove systemic, personal, or financial barriers that would keep this from being accessible, because I believe the only way forward is together. Thank you for being here, but also I urge you to find one person or more and connect with them. Be there with each other. Community is how we will be here long after this era of darkness passes, just as we have always been. In caring for each other, we must also not forget the world that we live in, our neighbors, our community. We should fight for the freedom of those oppressed around the world, especially those next to us and those facing genocide and violent oppression. I stand with the people in Sudan, the DRC, Palestine, the unjustly incarcerated immigrants in the United States, and all oppressed peoples of the world, and urge you not to forget them in this time of hardship. We can go forward if we do it together, and I really think that community is the thing that will keep us going through all of this. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for participating in this space with me. It means so much to me to get on here and see all of your non-existent digital faces in my chat, but also I would love for you all to find community with each other, with other friends, family, so that you are not alone. That's all. Loneliness is terrible for you, and I wouldn't wish that on anyone. So yeah, welcome on in. If you're enjoying my streams, please consider following, and if you're able to, subscribing. I'm an independent content creator, and all of your support helps me continue to tell stories and talk about what you can do to make your stories more rich and personal. Already some show us your dice? Well, how convenient that I have the perfect die to show you. I do not have a dice camera today because I'm not showing you any media that I can't show you from my screen, but I have this delightful little D6 here. And it just so happens to be a D6 for the Crit Awards. If you don't know already, the Crit Awards, today is the last day to submit nominations, and I was like, oh, that's convenient that I have this nice little Crit Awards die on my desk. So, don't forget to go and nominate TTRPG creators that you admire their work, that you are inspired by their work. A little sidebar about awards kind of in general, which is that to me, especially community sourced awards are so much about what the awards can give people as much as it is about like what they have done. Just try and always keep in the front of your mind that like, if you are thinking between two people that you really admire their work, maybe go for the person who is marginalized. Go for the person that you think less people will nominate, because those people deserve their voices to be heard. And these nominations, not only do they, give people awards, which can help people get sponsorships and get more eyes on their work in general, but the big thing that I always think about is like, whose voice am I uplifting in this space? And one of my problems ongoing, this is not a commentary per se about the Crit Awards, but kind of awards in general, is that like we often see in this world the marginalized, the people who have voices outside of the norm are the ones that don't end up actually getting awards. They just get nominated. So not only through the nomination process, but through the voting process, keep in the front of your head, like, what is the world I would like to live in when you nominate and vote for these people? Do you want to live in the world where it's another 4-person, all-white male cast podcast that's winning awards? Or do you want to see creators of color succeeding? And very often in the Crit Awards in particular, it's one of the reasons I like it so much, is you do see more diverse representation than in other TTRPG-related awards. So please go and nominate my fellow cast members in the Chaos Protocol. Just remember that Transplaner itself will not be accepting nominations, but you can nominate our amazing artist for Arc 3, Angel. You can nominate the cast. I especially recommend you check out the list that Transplaner posted today of recommendations that way. You can always nominate me and all the channels I've been on and some of the amazing people I've worked with outside of Transplaner as well, but just have in the front of your mind of whose voices do you want to uplift today. So thank you not only for the Show Us Your Dice, because I do love this dice and I do use it actually quite often, but also go nominate people for the Crit Awards. And I'm actually going to post the link, so if you haven't, they close tonight. I'm going to go find the link. Hold, please. And you should definitely go and uplift people that you want to see succeed in this space. And specifically, go and see the world that you would like to see made. That's the wrong thing. The Crit Awards needs to update their blue sky. That's what I'll say. I'll find it and I'll post it in chat in just a moment. So yeah, outside of that, and I think that everyone should nominate Val for practically everything. So, and don't forget that Val's also a host of a TTRPG show, and we've got you are spoiled for choice among the people that I work with. So there's the Crit Awards nomination form, and anyone can nominate. And yeah, go and uplift people in our TTRPG community. And I will now hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. And thanks to Lena, the bringer of water, when I forget my water. Yeah. So what else is going on? I have all my list of notes because otherwise I would forget who I am and what I am doing. I also have this ongoing Ko-Fi goal in this corner of my screen. This is only if you have the money to spend on me in particular, and you know, on this stream. I am raising money over however long it takes, and maybe it will eventually be rounded out through subscriptions or something else, but to make a permanent standing secondary downward facing camera set up right here, so that when we're talking about media, when I have fun things to show you that are physical media, or you know, show you my dice and that kind of stuff, I have a spot that I can just put my hand off this side of my camera and it will go into another camera. That's the dream. Yes, the dream dice cam. So yeah, it's already 50% complete thanks to amazing tips and donations already, but you know, it'll just be there hanging out. I never want you to feel pressure to specifically give me money. I do all this for free, and it is just it is a way to support me and my ongoing work as the local costuming chaos goblin that I am. Yeah, and so with that, and you can always go check out, especially with the newly corrected channel name, all the VODs for my channel over EstelofImladris. And oh my gosh, you're all talking about the Doomsayers, my beloved. No, dearest brother, I need the bag of money, thank you. You can give me money. So thank you for the resub, Punky. Yeah, so we're gonna hop on over now to Unpacking. I'm gonna turn down the music. And we're gonna go over to Unpacking. How did you manage to do that so wrong, computer? Now you know my secret as to how I've been doing the camera. Oh my gosh. You're watching Doomsayers right now. You're in for such a treat. I had way too much fun playing Nurik and cannot wait to revisit everything in that world. Yeah, so Unpacking. Where we left off We are in our new big house. It has 2 stories. There are a lot of boxes. Go back down to the front. We unpacked this at the end of stream. Oh, you want to hear my accent? All right. We can do a little bit of accent work. Particularly love these kids. It's been a minute since you've heard my sweet Scottish accent. I'm a big fan of it though. When I place plants in this game, I always think about, are they getting enough sunlight? And I know that they sort of want you to ask that question because it's important. And so one of the first things I usually end up placing in this game are the plants. Because I am also a plant person, and I love plants, so they deserve sunlight and kisses. Don't kiss a cactus though. And there are plants in almost every room here because your now current partner is a plant person. Oh, Devil's Ivy, a plant that will never stop growing. I have one that I think I've propagated 4 times? 5 times? Something like that. Yes, I know it's very surprising that I love plants. It seems so unrealistic. And yet, here we are. That is, I think that's supposed to be bamboo. Short little bamboo. No plants for the front though. Alright, let's unpack the living room. Ugh, they're not allowed to eat my plants. If they try, they get bopped in the nose. No, there's a reason why my plants are not low enough for the cats to eat them, because they will. Ugh, I love this raven art. Ooh. A Wii. And a remote for the Wii. We're gonna just start stacking these up right here. Ooh. I think that's a DVD player. Remote. 1 empty box. Up. The movie, obviously, not just the direction. Photo album. The same photo album from the very first level of this game. A movie. What film is this? If you recognize a film, please shout it out in chat, because I only do alright at that, actually. Thank you for the hydrate. Ugh. Let's see here. It's tickling my brain what that film is, and I haven't figured it out. Alright, so this one is different than that one. This is a Blu-ray. Those are DVDs. Got it. No idea what that is. Let's see. Oh, this is the one that's definitely Princess Bride. Got 2 people walking side by side. Oh, this is that, what I think is a rom-com of some sort. A book. Not sure what that book is. Saw that book. That's a film-related book. I'm not sure which one. This is a very famous movie, and I can't place it. Yes, this is the coziest game. It is my love because it is very easily one of the most relaxing, beautiful storytelling games I have ever seen. Oh, we got a DS game. Where are we gonna put the games? It's gonna go there for now. More DS games. GameCube controller. More DS games. A Blu-ray. GameCube game. That's Legend of Zelda. That's another DVD of some sort. Don't know what that is. Yes. Power Wash Simulator actually has a lot of plot, but not a lot of, there's just a lot happening in that game. None of it's bad. I really enjoy it, but different kind of plot building, because they actually textually tell you things in that game. What is this? I don't know. Another game of some sort. Kettle, that doesn't go here. There we go. Alright. Did a box. Oh. Not that again. Pillow. This sofa's lived a bit of a life. Wait, I have to turn the drawing around. Oh, look at arcane. Where's this cane going to live? Down here? Yes. I mean, hopefully she's using it, but you know what I mean. Oh, this guy. So handsome. Hello. Oh, we got our water pot. That's been about 5 minutes. The spray bottle. I have almost the exact same spray bottle. GameCube game. Until cat. Oh my gosh, it was my other son's birthday yesterday, and I owe him treats still. I have such great pictures of Rigby. He's a little guy. He takes really excellent little guy pictures. I think these are actually Wii games, the more I think about it. The white case. Yeah. That, however, I think is a DVD. Show us your dice and show us a cat? You all spoil me. Okay, new dice. Going into the piles of dice on my desk. I've got this guy. This is a metallic color shifting chunk D20 from Die Hard Dice that I've had for ages. And I never have much cause to use it, but I do just really love it. It kind of, in theory, lives with Zynan's dice, but because we never roll D20s, it kind of just lives on my desk. But it's huge, and one of my favorite things about it, let me see if I can make it so that my microphone picks it up. It is so loud. And that's it rolling on like a neoprene mat. It's big, it's heavy, and it sure makes a sound, and I love it when my dice are loud. Okay, cat picture. There's no cat check. No, I have no friends hiding in here with me right this moment. So let me have a button for cat pictures now. Cat folder. Let me bring in a picture of my son. Oh, he's so good. He's so long. Here's my long son. Look at him. Look at those empty baby eyes. Look at his little feet touching in the back. It was Rigby's birthday yesterday. He's 9. And he's not a day smarter. He is so sleek. He is so little. And he is a small unit. He's so heavy. There's my good boy. Look at that rigadoon. We adopted him when he was 3, and he is afraid of cars, being in them. He never sees them outside of being in them. And shapes in the sky. If I lifted a can of soda too tall, he would run away because he's afraid of shapes in the sky. He hates it when I take this down because it moves, and he's like, oh my gosh, Father is cruel. And then he runs and hides. All right. There's the good boy. All right. Goodbye, Rigby, for now. Thank you for using those channel points, everybody. I love showing all the dice and pictures of my cats. Love doing that. Okay. More coaster. What do we got? Another GameCube game. Yes. Another Wii game. That's another Wii game. Yes, it's either a fear of the sky falling, or I think he might be like, I think there's some sort of like primal instinct that he has of a fear of like animals that might fly and like land, you know, and scoop him up as a small cat. But whatever it is, it's not enough to justify the amount of fear he experiences. He is so afraid. Oh, y'all have too many games now. I can't just stack them. Ugh. That's fine. Games and books. Okay, so the books have got to go somewhere else. Yes, there's eagles absolutely everywhere. What is this? No. I don't know what that is. It's definitely a game though. Oh, the blanket that goes with the everything. Great. Looks like a sequel to the last thing I picked up. And now they don't fit. Boo. Jaws. Coaster. Okay. We just have to find a home for some books. Which that seems reasonable. And like, ooh, maybe we do this. That's kind of nice. Looming over the living room is a bit of a threat, but still. Oh, I can also now put the remotes down here. Because then they're not like out on the table. I don't know. I know. We have a lot of games, though, Lena. This is an us problem. Okay, I went the wrong way. To the kitchen! Dish soap. Hand soap. Sponge. More sponge. I love this kitchen because it's big. There's enough room for stuff, damn it. Chili oil. Fish oil. This rocks. Look at this adult-sized kitchen with enough room for everything. Oh, I love that picture. It's so cute. All the friends. Kissing picture on the beach. Oh, hydrate. Thank you, Flynn. I think that's honey. Sugar. Another glass. The mugs in their first place. Ooh, cookie cutter. For now. Bus, what are you doing here? There. I kind of wonder if the game will tell me that I can't end it unless I put that in the right place. Unless you like having globes in the kitchen. Rice cooker. Actually, let's see if I can just put that on the counter. Isn't that nice? Rolling pin. Cookie cutter part 2. Cookie cutter part 3. 4. Oh, there's more of them now. They've multiplied. Ugh, Marmite, no. Yeah, loves geography, loves traveling. Love that for her. Okay, I do have a complaint though, because there is not a pantry, and that's where the coffee should be going. That's fine. Mug. Oh, so big. Moon cookie cutter. Egg timer. Very important. Oh, yes. Whiteboard. The whales. I wonder if I can make them kiss on top of the refrigerator. If there's enough room. A whisk. Get a cup for all your cooking tools. Spice rack. Onto the counter. Garlic press. Ice cream scoop. Oh my god. Ooh, Patrick, don't hide your Nutella in your office. Terrifying. Also, too true. As a consummate snack hider. That's toilet paper. Get your toilet paper out of your kitchen. Paper towels. That makes more sense. Still no paper towel rack. Colander. Okay. No. This thing is so big. I need it. Maybe it's gonna go back there. Do you ever have stuff in your kitchen that you're like, God, I really love having this thing, but it's so large? Also, like, especially pots and pans. What a pain. So important, so useful, and also large. Just want to go. I'm sitting on the stove for now, damn it. Oh, yep. Oh. Further back. Still not enough room. Damn. That's rough. The only thing that's happened is I've continued to unpack this kitchen and found toilet paper in one of the boxes for the kitchen. Oh, Lena, you can't come in here and say that. I can see what you're writing. I know how many mugs you have. I know your secrets. Trash bags. Under the sink. Ooh, trash can. Nice. Actually, that side. So you can get to the stuff in the lower cabinets. Though, I wish that these had doors, but that's fine. I don't have to live here. Ooh, maybe let's not put the baking sheets on the same shelf as the cleaning supplies. Magnets. Where to go? Oh yeah, walks are huge. They're impossible to place. You are so strong. I want one. I was like, all the things that I could cook with it. I'm like, I don't know where I'd put it. So I'm not allowed to have one. Coffee press. Knife block. In my heart, the knife block goes over here. So I have to move this, which is fine. There we go. That's what I wanted. Lena, you're telling my real life unpacking Tetris skills in my stream? Yeah, I actually really enjoy doing this in the real world, so I do a lot of real life Tetris. anti-hero water bottle. Oh, I love that for them. But where? He's over here for now. 'Cause I have a hunch that there's bigger plates somewhere. Rice vinegar, olive oil and vinegar, the big jug of soy sauce. Everyone needs one. Salt. Forks. Oh, nice. Let's see here. Okay. We're almost through all the magnets. So many. So many magnets. Let's do... Aww. I love you, koala. Cactus. Star. Oh god, there's so many of them. We don't talk about the number of pens in my home. That's too many pens. I know there's no such thing, but maybe there is. Tongs. Ah, yes, the menorah candles are back. No. Yes. Aha. Sponge. How can you take up that much room? There we go. Ooh, oven mitts. Nice. Cookie sheets, since we know she likes making cookies, because damn. Plate. That's what I was waiting for. I knew in my heart. Cutting board. Microwave. Okay, rice cooker, you gotta move. Oh, the tea kettle's gotta go there. Then we do that, that. Block goes there. Yeah! Where's the other whale? Must be in the office. Take it with me. The bedroom, I think, is where they were before. Look at that kitchen. Looks so good. I wish I could put magnets on my fridge. Instead, I've been reduced to putting them on my dishwasher, which I guess I'll take the gay ticket. Make it so everyone can see the gay ticket. All the D&D books. They're back. Oh, so cute. Maybe there's enough room on the shelf. We'll see. That doesn't go in here. You're making my life... There better be 2 of those, though. So, like, maybe I have to move the coffee. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. No, they can only... Oh. I was gonna say they can only have 2, but they don't. They have more. That's fine. Ruining my shit game. Whale. Kissing whales. There. Here's your wine glasses, game. I guess. Oh, the microwave placement was so satisfying. Yeah, this is part of the reason it's like, this game gives you just like the most perfect little like, that felt really good. No, you stay there. Maybe I put these down here. Yes, better. And there's a spot for the egg timer right there. We're doing it. Okay. Salt and pepper. Ooh, a bowl for stuff. That goes in the office. That's a scanner. A book. That's a baby book. So is that. That is a D&D book. Coaster. That's a laptop. That can go in here. What do you think that is? I think that might be another tabletop game. That's got like a smoking gun on it? Those go together. Okay. The menorah can live in here. Poster. Anti-hero poster. No, we're out of room. I'm gonna put the... whatever that is down there. Because this goes with these. Maybe I do this in general. I do find it odd if this is actually meant to be like a dining room for normal times and then a tabletop space, that there's so many books in here, just because I keep on thinking about like, food is messy. I don't know, maybe that's me. Maybe I'm being very literal. Just find food to be, you know, a little messy to keep my tabletop books around. Coaster. I get it. Salt and pepper can't go there. I understand. I don't know if that plant can stay there either. No, they gotta move over one. I can't live like this. Which means the plant has to move. And no one wants that in the middle of their vision. Toaster, you're making my life hard. I'm a little mad at you, actually. He's gonna have to move more stuff, and I don't wanna. Besides, where am I gonna put my giant vat of soy sauce? Huh, game? Ooh, cheese grater on the bottom. That feels bad, actually. There we go. I could just feel an ankle getting caught on that, like, spiritually. Okay, what's going on down here? Let's do that. That. No? Damn. Brutal. That's what I want. Oh, okay. Well, that'll work. We did it. No, listen, there's something about food spaces and book spaces that don't go together for me. It doesn't do it for me. Make a little more room there. There we go. That's lovely. Yeah, listen. This menorah's chilling with the ZZ plant, and that's fine. Okay, office time. Post-it notes. The all-important, the one, the only. I love that this is a desk that actually has, like, a standing desk option. I want to hook for these so badly. Can these stack? No. That would be so helpful, though. Art book. Art book. You're in the way. Blue ribbon. Oh, that's so cute. Whoa. That's right. I forgot that she's been earning all these awards. Art book. More art book. Let's move this to this side. I wish that I could use those drawers. I want to so badly. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Trash can. The all-important accordion file. Now we can put things on the desk. A friend. Ooh, a clock. I might go move that into the other room, but for now. Oh! It's a children's book of her little pig. The menorah stayed in the laundry room. That's so funny. Oh, she's got multiple copies of it. Excuse me, other book. You are now in the wrong spot. Because I gotta put the art book with all the children's book with all the pig. Oh, I love that. Stress ball, correct. Poster of the book signing for her book with the pig. Oh, that really gets me. Notebook. Chicken. Hen house. Oh, these are like development pictures. Oh god, wrist splint. Yep, that's how you know she's an artist. Paper. Oh, character notebook. Thing. Oh, little pig art. Shh. This is the we don't talk about it bin. If I can get away with it staying down there. Yeah. Diploma. Oh, big old drawn tablet. Yeah, buddy. That's the shit right there. Also the bane of my desk. My drawing tablet. I love it. So big. Been fighting this exact war with this exact same thing. I swear. Oh, killing me with the art books. It'll flash lights into the big beautiful award. Don't worry about it. More art book. Okay, I get it. The art books have to move. Oh, the ukulele. Stand for said ukulele. More notebook. Desk lamp. Markers. Markers. Oh, the lava lamp came back. Big old easel. Cool, a thing that is easily fit anywhere. Okay. Let's do this. Move this over here. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Bathroom, hand soap. Potpourri. Oh, that's so nice. Toilet spray. Towel. Trash can. More toilet paper. That's it. Great. Easy peasy. The nursery. Oh, the bee book is very cute. Put that there for now. Oh. Fish. Baby clothes. Baby clothes. Baby hat. Toys. The pig with a bow and everything, all patched. Ugh. The tiger. Blocks. Well, we could be keys, obviously. But just one. Maybe we do this. Okay, I get it. There's a lot of blocks going on. Rattle. Put that there. So many blocks. Teething rings. More blocks. I'm assuming this is a diaper bag or something. Wipes. Diapers. And the little like ostrich guy. I think it's an emu actually. But when I said ostrich, I didn't feel right. Bunny, very cute. Oh, cute little hat. That's an anti-hero baby garment. That's so funny. Hat. Oh, a hat with ears. Very good. More block. More block. More. Oh, these are wipes, not diapers. I understand. Diapers. Wipes. The all-important diaper trash can. Just like a small barricade of blocks everywhere. This leads me to believe that there's one somewhere else in the house. Or at least in here. An owl pillow. Very cute. Rattle. Ooh, ball. Cute. Crab book. Oh, yep. Very important. Is that it? Great. That seems fine. We're gonna find block somewhere else. Just a block somewhere. I can almost guarantee it. All right, let's move on. Bedroom. The printer. The thing that I knew was missing from that office, and I went, it'll be fine. Globe, you get to go over there. No, you don't fit there anymore. God damn it. This easel is so large. What if I do this? What if I put the printer way over here, which is annoying, but then there's room for that. That seems good. All right, we're almost there. Toilet, baby room. Oh yeah, long boy. The chickens. Light. Oh yes, the yoga mat. The yoga mats. Let's archers. The chickens, they're here. You can't have all this stuff in this room. There is not a closet. Fine. There, let's try that. Since those plants are practically unkillable anyways, I don't see the problem. Oh yes, the oil diffuser. Yes. Very good. Okay, here we go. Oh, flowers. Oh, the beetle. More chickens. For all of your horse girl needs. Pen for the journal. Bedside notebook. That's kind of disjointed, but that's fine. Purse. Oh yes. The incense sticks. I need y'all to have a closet if you're gonna have all this stuff in this room. Oh, I can't put a chicken on the head of the bed? What good are you, bed? Wanna put a chicken there? Put it in here. Doing it. Ah, yes. More chicken. More chicken. We did it. Ooh, closet? Okay, I'm gonna look at what we have left. Okay, we just have that closet, which is big, and this bathroom, and we will be done. Look at that, though. Love that. But we are gonna get ready to take a break in a minute. Enjoy going and taking care of your kid, and oh my gosh, thank you all so much for hanging out. Oh, thank you for finishing your nominations for the Crit Awards, Puck. Beds are for chickens and the floor is for cowards. Oh my gosh. Well, on that note, we're gonna take a quick break in a second, but when we come back, we're gonna finish this game. We've got 2 rooms to finish unpacking. There's a nice little ending button as we see our main character kind of go off into a happy adult life. You're gonna see a cat before we go, though, for a Show Us Your Cat. Oh, thanks for the nominations, Puck. We get one more cat before we go. And then we're gonna go on break. Cat folder. Today is Rigby Day, so you're getting more Rigby. I'll give you this perfectly evil little man. Look at this little evil guy. He has the biggest, yellowest eyes on Earth. And then dice. Okay, we'll do both, and then we'll go on break. This is Rigby sitting in my lap, actually at my desk, with big yellow eyes. He's giving me the stink face, though, because he does not want me to be taking a picture of him. But you know what? He's so cute that I can't help it. He's baby. Let's see here. I have, let's see. We'll do another of my one-off. This is their Victorian Tea Garden. Another random gachapon pull from Everything Dice. Victorian Tea Room. They're so beautiful because it's like floral and kind of dreamy with little bits of gold. I love this set. Oh wait, so small. I make bigger. Rigby gets smaller. Victorian Tea Room dice. They're so beautiful. I love all of these sets. Hello, Val. We're getting ready to go on break. But when we come back, we're going to finish unpacking, and then we're going to talk about 1,000-Year-Old Vampire and how it ties into exactly the thoughts behind this game. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to do all that. So we'll see you all in 10 minutes. Take a break, stretch your legs, pet your pets if you got them. Give them extra kisses from me. And I'll see you then. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the end of Unpacking here on tonight's game night on EstelofImladris. I just ate a cookie, carried a cat around in circles as he pretended to be an ooze. Yeah, it was a good time. Did you know that cats are liquid and solid? Cool. Well, I'm gonna bring us down. It was a waffle cookie, a Stroopwafel style cookie. It was delicious. Switch us on over to our resume game screen. Oh, no, just kidding. I'm going to switch to the cam screen. Show us your dice. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna have to start bringing over more dice again. Showing you those. As soon as I get a dice cam, we're gonna go back through all the dice on my desk, though, because I have some really good ones that I feel like the beauty of them was missed because my camera can only do so much. Let's see here. Not those ones. I want these ones that are hidden in the back of all of my stuff. Okay, let's see here. I have this huge set. This is a funny story. I bought this set, I think the day before the premiere, or maybe the day of the premiere of the Chaos Protocol. Because I was like, oh, I get dice as a treat for the show starting. And I went to my friendly local game store, and they had this incredible set, big set of D6s. I love them very much. And they are this, in regular light, they iridesce. They're like a yellow, green, clear dye with gold letters, gold pips. And they iridesce this kind of like blue, kind of otherworldly color. These are all just Chessex D6s, but I am just in love with them. And, hold on. I have to tell my house to do something. Hold, please. Because it's extra cool because I got them because I, as I said last stream, am obsessed with the UV lighting that I use for Zynon that I have not used all Arc, basically. Spoilers for Arc 3, but let's see here. There we go. They have inside of them, we're just gonna warm this one up and then hopefully zoom it into the camera. But they have UV, like flecks of dust in them, which is, you know, important to me. So you can see, even though I have a lot of light, but they glow. Chessex actually has quite a few sets that have iridescent and UV stuff in them, so I buy a lot of them. Yes. Dust, neon dust dice for me from the premiere of the Chaos Protocol. And I dropped one of them. And I will find it eventually, but not right now. All right. So thank you for that. Turn off the lights. I have them on a Wi-Fi controlled smart switch because I turn them on so often. So yeah, thanks for that. Switch back over to, there we go. Ugh, Puck, you can't keep eating my dice. I need those. Not that they roll well for me, so I don't even know why I'm insisting. All right, hangers. The dice monster lurking in my dice cabinet. The D20 shirt survives. I wonder if that's a jewelry thing or if it's a scent thing, because it could be either. Leggings, we know who those belong to. It's true, if you eat the dice, but then I have to like buy more, and that's the real problem. Dice, not cheap. But I can always have more then. Oh my gosh. Dice devouring. Such a cute dress. Oh, that's cute. That's her anti-hero shirt. There's no way that it's not. I think this is hers, probably. We'll find out. Boop. That's definitely the partners. Oh, little tomato for sewing. And this cookie tin. Shorts. It's gotta be hers as well. So let's do this. There we go. Since the girlfriend partner seems to only wear leggings and shorts, which I've met plenty of those people. But I do need to have a place to put them all. Ugh, sweaters. If you want to see my rant about sweaters, go and uh-oh, Val. You found everything dice. You're gonna have to show them to me. Either here or elsewhere. I must know. Sweater. Okay, now we're in Underwearland. Socks? I think those are socks. Oh, it's like I knew. Do that. Should have put that hanger there. Knew in my gut. Oh, there's so many things. A nice sweater. That's probably hers. So cute. Oh, Val. Yes. I have the Riptide set. I'm weak for it. You're right. And I think I know why you're looking, which is even funnier. I love that for you and for me. Ooh, sports bra. Long skirts. Oops. Ooh. Big backpack. More underwear. I do wish that I could tell. Oh, you know what? That's right. We know that the partner's taste is very like femme lacy girly underwear. Yes. There's that. Oh, they do fit together. Fantastic. Yeah. I didn't say anything, Val. I didn't spill any secrets. I'm just saying I'm on to you. That's not a secret. I'm always on to you. See, this is the underwear that I associate with her. Though I think this is hers. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I'm itching to find a use. I have a set that I'll probably bring over to show you all with the Show Us Your Dice that I have of like a complete, really gorgeous set of ice dice. Like a lot of them. My beloved. Ice dice, my dearest, most belovedest. There's a lot of them. Ooh. Sports bra. Here's that nice big jacket. Train case. Taking the sports bra out. Oh, that's also a regular drawer. Well. Clippy hanger. Please don't make me hang the sweater. I don't want to. It is against my will if I do it. Do you know that there's cute egg? I have seen the cute egg dice. They're very cute. Dispel is also, I think they're not an ad, but I think they're just about to drop their new fairy tale set. Yeah. We love dice. I'm sure that there is a way to sit and parse out whose underwear is whose, but right now, that's a lot of work. I'd have to sit and remember. That doesn't go there. If I'm honest, I have mega short memory sometimes on that kind of stuff. I don't want it to go there. What's in here? Oh, it goes there. Great. Perfect. No notes. And then you can go here, and the world is right again. See what those dice are. Ooh, perfume. Both hers and hers perfumes. Workout clothes. More leggings. Ooh, a floor safe. Nice. More leggings. More leggings. Okay. We have made it through all of this stuff. Let's see here. Can I put all the pajamas together? No, I can't. If only I needed only 2 pairs of pajamas as a human. Wouldn't that be novel? Okay, we've done it. We've unpacked the closet. Yes. I'll see you. I'm sorry, but also, like, I'm not sorry if you go and look at very fancy dice. Fancy dice, my beloved. Anti-hero mug. So cute. They both go in there? They can. Perfect. Hilarious. I clicked on the toilet thinking it was a box. Partners. Many jars. For many, many jars. Here, wait. How many of these jars can I fit in here? Soap. Ew. There we go. Tiger bomb. Oh, that's the back stuff. I love PJs too. I'm a big fan. I have so many. They take up a lot of room in my life. But I will never change. Alright, straightener. I guess you're hanging out over there. I love this shower. I would totally use this shower for myself. You are too tall. Let's do that. Shampoo, conditioner. Pizza? What are you doing there? Rubber ducky for the baby. Curlers? Yeah. Towel. Let's do that there. Hand towel there. Feminine hygiene products. Buy the toilet where they belong. Hers and hers. Gotta get that vitamin D. When you're an artist, all you do is sit in front of a computer. That's right, they just had a baby. There's gonna be so many. Oh no. What have I done? Okay, you get to have your drawer full of things because I think the medicine cabinet's gotta be a medicine cabinet. Oh, yes, I do love the time-honored tradition of moving a well-loved shirt into the PJ pile or into the pillow pile. I don't know how many of you've seen the amazing way that you can transform t-shirts, like old beloved t-shirts, into pillows. I'm a big fan. What's in this one? Toilet paper. Toilet paper. Toilet paper. Shower mat. Oh, wash bin. Toilet brush. Dirt. For all the potted plants. I'm gonna put the dirt. There. Bag of dirt. We're back. First aid kit. Loofah number 1. Another towel. Hamper. It's gonna go where some of these boxes are, maybe? Oh, hamper. There you go. Toilet paper. Loofah number 2. Body wash. Razor. Wait. Yeah, that's totally... Yes. Detergent. Tums. Just Tums. Not sure what that is. I'm assuming that's lotion. I'll find a spot for it. Toilet spray. Raid. Actually, that should probably get put away from where the baby can get it. Look at that. Ah, towels. Come on. go. Laundry basket. Love that. That's satisfying. Oh, I love turning shirts into blankets as well. Yeah, I've seen that one a lot. Where's this lotion go? Right there. Okay, let's see what I did wrong. Nothing in that room. Nothing in that room. Don't see anything in that room. There's probably something in the baby room. Oh. You don't like that I put that laptop in there? That's right. It's her laptop. Can I put it in the living room? Yes. That's all fine. That's all fine. The radio, they wanted to go in the bedroom again. Okay, that's fine. I realized that I forgot that there's like all these shelves that I could have been putting stuff in this whole time. That's okay. All right, everyone, we did it. We're gonna have a baby, and I love that. We're so looking forward to meeting you. July 2018. There it is, everyone. That's Unpacking. I love that game so much. Developed by Witchbeam.
The moving truck pulls up. There's a knock on the door. Now all your stuff is here in boxes on the floor. You open up a box. There is so much to do. I open up my heart. This is now a home for two.
I want to play because it's worth it, because the end is so lovely. And they show you all the ways that you put things in.
The dreary windowsill. Your blanket keeps us warm. In the evening chill, we pull your favorite mug out of the packing foam. Stick magnets on the fridge and we make this house a home. You put our photo on the shelf. I smile to myself.
So cute. Well, thank you all for joining me in this wonderful playthrough of Unpacking. I've had such a good time playing this game again and just kind of going through with it with all of you, and I hope that you also took away all the like little touches of love and personality and character through the way that they tell this story.
Slowly our things combine.
So,
Your favorite stuffed toy
at the end of this, there's one more little thing, and then we're going to transition over to a tabletop game that I think ties in very wonderfully to this game called 1,000-Year-Old Vampire that I'm so excited to talk to you about. I have my hard copy here, but I also have my digital copy, so we're going to talk about it that way. Thank you for the hydrate, Lister Bean. And in general, when you're playing games, I always recommend checking out the credits, because not only are there cute little things tucked in them like this, but also it is, you know, a way to see all the people that it took to tell this story. So, big fan. Wonderful. All right. Well, thank you, Unpacking, for your service. We're gonna switch back over to our music. And we're gonna talk about Thousand-Year-Old Vampire. All right. For the last, 20-ish minutes. Oh, God. Time to play it again. For real. And please always make Hadestown references in my chat. That is my dearest, most beloved. Okay, so some of the touchstones of storytelling and gameplay in Unpacking that I really just resonated with me. The idea that when you have something, not only is there memory and that story that goes with how you got it, where it comes from, and why you keep it, I think is very much so epitomized by Tim Hutchings' masterpiece of a solo TTRPG called Thousand-Year-Old Vampire. I have listened to the West End version of Hadestown. I've listened to every version of Hadestown since the concept album in 2010. I am obsessed with Hadestown. So this game, we're going to talk about why I'm tying it into Unpacking, and a little bit about game design and the logic of things. So Thousand-Year-Old Vampire is available on itch. You can buy hard copies. They're fancy and expensive because they're extremely beautifully printed books. They're just okay. Those are all the questions, but the detail in which these are made is truly mind-boggling. So Thousand-Year-Old Vampire is a solo journaling game in which you play, as on tin, a 1,000-year-old vampire. And the mechanics of the game largely center around a few resources. So here's the game. It is free to download for the most part because Tim Hutchings rocks. And it is a game meant to be played in one of 30 different ways. So I've seen people turn this into a scrapbooking style game. I personally turned it into a very in-depth journaling game. Here's my first playthrough. It's a lot. All that is handwritten. My most analog game I've played in a very long time. And the mechanics center around your record page, which is going to be skills, resources, and characters, NPCs within your story. And to tell the story of someone who is going to live to be at least 1,000 years old, one of the ways that the mechanics kind of work, so it is essentially just a series of prompts, questions that you answer that tell the story of your character. So just an example, I'll just open to one of the early ones. The stars pinwheel above you in the night. These seasons are a blur. You are as an automation, unconscious of the passage of decades. A century passes, strike out a memory, and strike out all mortal characters. So this is a thing that's just a casual century passes. And all of these are meant to just kind of prompt you creating the story of why. So in this game, memories are not only physical items. Thanks for the raid. It's probably okay. Hi, Jason and everybody. We're talking about 1,000-Year-Old Vampire. And so the game delineates characters as mortal or immortal. They're not all vampires. But there's a lot of things that just say you lose all your mortal friends. You lose a resource to do a thing. But all of this, the idea that who we are and the slow iteration of you not only do you lose memories from the passage of time from that prompt, but you also lose then the connection with the people attached to those memories. Thank you for the hydrate, Avian Spectre. And so just like in Unpacking, where you're looking at photographs and things that adjust and change, like the one of the ex-boyfriend, you clearly don't bring it with you to your next home. Even before your to-be partner moves in, like that picture probably got thrown out or burned or buried at your parents' house. And so not all loss, both in Unpacking and in Thousand Year Old Vampire, is necessarily bad, but it is to say that like the game incentivizes you finding a place to get rid of that picture even when you are unpacking it in Unpacking. And in Thousand Year Old Vampire, it might be like you're given something by somebody that you don't like anymore. And to expend that resource, you get to choose what resource, what item, what character you lose that does not serve you anymore, or the pain of losing something that you did care about, like seeing the slow degradation of some of your like beloved items in Unpacking that change and then get repaired. And the same thing in Thousand Year Old Vampire, you might find the item again, you might meet a person again. There are plenty of prompts that offer you like you meet someone that you haven't spoken to in 100 years and they are changed. And they went from mortal to immortal. One of my favorite characters in my game did that. And so the practice of looking at our tangible items, or in the case of Thousand Year Old Vampire, kind of transferring them. So the cool thing about As Written, it is a journaling game, right? And what you keep in your in-universe diaries are the memories that you can remember because it's been 1,000 years of living. But as you lose those memories, the idea is that you don't have access. Like if you lose that diary, you lose those memories at some point because they age out of you, but you decide which ones go where and when. So like this is a special section in my this is my game. And this is the part of just like memories that these are all just mechanical memories and things that have been forgotten. And this is not even the journal entries because I could not pull them all out. That would be very time intensive. But these are things that my character forgot. All of these many pages. And either because he lost them from something traumatic, which by the way, I guess a little content warning on 1,000-Year-Old Vampire is that it's not meant to be a nice game. You do probably die at the end because you only live so long as a vampire in this game before you forget and kind of turn to dust, or in the case of my vampire, get locked under a church in the budding Christian empire, post-Roman empire. And so you are your own safety partner in this game, but also it does encourage you to explore darker themes. There is a lot of like NPC deaths in it as well, just because of the nature of vampirism. So yeah, there's a lovely section in here about safety, but also one of the things I love about this game is it encourages you to do research. So I picked a period of time that I only know a little bit about when I played my first playthrough, which was the like mid-Roman Empire. And I played someone from Saxon Germany, like early pre-Germany Germany, and kind of explored that. But through that, also then picking out like some of the things that he would keep and take with him. There's a few memories that I kept throughout the entire game because it was important to my character. And so like the pig in Unpacking that she carries with her from, you know, her childhood bedroom all the way through giving it to her child. This game allows you to decide what are those important things and what you keep and what you let go. And also there's plenty of instances where you might turn a mortal character into an immortal character, and both you as the player, but also your character gets to then make decisions about like how that might happen, because they're not all vampires. This is not all about turning a mortal character to vampirism. It is very often like, what strange thing befell them that suddenly they're immortal and you weren't ready or you weren't expecting it? But it gives you, the player, a lot of agency to make those choices. Yeah. Gosh. My favorite religion, vampirism. So funny. So yeah, the reason I was kind of like interested in tying these thoughts together was so much to do with like this game quantifies memories, skills, resources, and characters, as well as like permanent marks, indelible marks that your character carries for the rest of their story. As like kind of the main mechanics of the story. And I think part of the reason for my love of Unpacking is that so much of it is like this, like Thousand Year Old Vampire. Unpacking is like the person that you get to know, you only get to know through their things. And so like the thinking it through of the why do you keep this? Why do you have this? Where does it come from? Games like Unpacking and Thousand Year Old Vampire help you then think through like, where did this come from? Why do I care about it? What's an item on my resources list if I have any left? One of my resources is a trusting village. Ooh, that's bleak. And soft leather ledger, which is the diary that his memory was being kept in. Like those items, if you picture them that way, is like, oh, where do I keep memory? Is it in things? Is it in all that stuff? I'm not going to get too much detail into my 1,000-year-old vampire character. His name is Faustus. He was a tutor in Rome, and became a vampire after training to be a poisoner. But this is not me talking about Faustus. This is me talking about 1,000-year-old vampire. I could go on and on about 1,000-year-old vampire. I've been thinking about playing it again, actually. TBD on that, but I really enjoy it. But the whole thing about 1,000-year-old vampire that I think is kind of the thing to kind of look at and explore is the way in which you acquire things and why you keep them, and what you do with them and when you choose to let them go is so central to Unpacking and 1,000-year-old vampire. And especially like they kept the same packing boxes from when the partner moved in, and that kind of stuff. And I just find those little touches to be wonderful. And so this is like the other side of coming at where those items come from and still quantifying them mechanically through storytelling. And you think about like what you keep, how you use it, and what happens to it as the journey progresses. So like as the book goes on, there's a lot of the way that the game works is that you roll, and the dice roll dictates how far forward or how far backward you go, and just like a list of, I think it's like 100 something question prompts, which is what most of the book is. And if you land on the same prompt, you answer the next one down. So I'm going to go to some of the later prompts. When you hunger too much, you become a hunting creature bereft of intellect. Lose a random experience from a memory somewhere in the middle of your memory list. So it's saying like one of the resources in this game are memories that you would lose. So content warning, you will lose memories in 1,000-year-old vampire. So if you're not into that, like that's just part of the mechanics of the game. So maybe don't play this game. But the mechanics incentivize you to explore like not only the agency but also the motivation behind losing things within the story, losing memories, losing resources, losing people, expending skills. You don't really, I think you can lose skills, but it doesn't happen as often. And like some of them are like you awaken covered in dust. Generations have passed. Your sleeping place has been sealed off. How do you escape? Lose a resource and strike out all mortal characters. This happens quite a few times because you can lose a lot of time in this game. I weirdly didn't. but it's very easily done. And so again, like the lose a resource is literally like, what do you lose either to time or to escape this place? And then that then prompts you to make a choice about your character. And over time, you can adjust your resources. Like, and they encourage you to just kind of go with vibes in this game sometimes. So it's like, if enough time passes, and even if you don't get the prompt of strike out all mortal characters, you might just be like, it's been like 200 years. There's no way this person is still alive, and cross them out as well. Even if it doesn't mechanically benefit you, it is just true. Yeah, here and then 48. A mortal you thought dead is still alive somehow. Remarkable. Bring back the most recently struck out mortal character. And so the game incentivizes. I know that, like, obviously in the real world we shouldn't talk about people as items and resources specifically, but in the mechanics of 1,000-Year-Old Vampire, they are definitely treated as such in a way that is very interesting, because it's also about, like, who do you know, why do you know them, and why do you keep them around? Why do you have this resource? What does it do for you? Why do you keep it around? And resources in this game are very vague. It's not like in Unpacking where it's like, here's a giant thing of salt, or this strange jar of what I think is honey. It could be something as simple as, like, this is a jar of honey from the hives of my home. It could be something as vast as a trusting village of people, that kind of stuff. It could be Marmite, yes. It could be your secret jar of Nutella, Patrick. But sometimes it's all the mushrooms you've been harvesting, or technically your diary counts as a resource when you make it, that kind of stuff. But part of the reason I wanted to highlight this is also, like, this game is another actually of the puzzle pieces that built Laurie's house. Playing this game was very formative to me when creating that game. And it is something that I thought about immensely during this arc of Transplanter, which is also about vampires and vampirism and what it means to live a very long life. And, like, again, why we keep things. So thinking about, like, Rhododendron, our big NPC for this arc, played by Hamna Shahid. Rose acquisition of things, and how the Thrakar family has, like, kept and moved their resources around. So there's a lot of really fun ways to explore having things, why we keep them, and what we do with them, both in things like Unpacking, and also very big, like, fantastical explorations of it, like there are in 1,000-Year-Old Vampire. So all of that is to say, please go check out 1,000-Year-Old Vampire, and go play Unpacking, and go investigate why you have things, why your character has things. Think about, other perspectives on owning, having things, knowing people, being in spaces with other beings, why you do or don't make room when your partner moves into your house, that kind of stuff. These games are all centered around the idea of having things and letting them go, and what we do with them when we take them with us as well. Yeah, they're just very cool. And, like, whoever thought that the inventory management side of TTRPGs could be so mechanically fruitful and wonderful to explore. But I personally am that person, unless I'm playing Baldur's Gate, which you will all hear me complain about. Because the mechanics of the inventory system in that game are garbage. Love it so much. Love that game so much. Their inventory stuff, even through the final patch, not good. So yeah, 1,000-Year-Old Vampire, you should check it out. Tim Hutchings. There are, he usually has community copies available on itch. You can also buy a digital copy of it if you are up to supporting independent creators. You should definitely try and buy a copy if you have the money. But there's also beautiful hard copies like this one that I love so very much that I got from my friendly local game store. It was my self-care when I was ill last year with just an unending series of infections. I was playing this game and finishing it out, and I just love it so much. And I will probably be playing it again soon. So on that note, thank you all for hanging out with me and unpacking boxes. Today also talking about vampires. And let's see here. What's going on for the rest of the week? So the next thing this week is Saturday. What do you got, Indie Wanderer? That I forgot to share that after the Zine and makeup stream, I got bored because desk working all day is life draining, correct? And recreated the Zine and cracks on my hand with a few doodles. I love that. Oh. Ugh. I'm so happy. I hope that you find ways to explore, create from the tools that I am hopefully giving you. I don't have a Thursday thing this week. I do have a Thursday thing, kind of. It already happened, which is why it's not in front of mind. So for the rest of the week, I'm gonna open my calendar instead of guess and have Lena tell me I'm wrong. Because that's so kind of her. Okay, so in theory, tomorrow the 3rd episode of Lori's House is dropping. We've had some just a hiccup with the editing from last week, so hopefully tomorrow the 3rd episode of Lori's House from Tender Vicious Studios is coming out, which is again a game that was partly inspired by 1,000-Year-Old Vampire and Unpacking, which is an all-new Home We Remember podcast actual play from Tender Vicious Studios about memory, community, and the selfless act of self-exploration. The system in it, the Home We Remember, is a tarot-based game that could be played very similarly to 1,000-Year-Old Vampire, even though it is meant to be a group exploration game, complete with Game Master, which was my role in Lori's House. So I was the architect for this series. It was a great honor and pleasure, and the 3rd episode is out tomorrow. And if you haven't, or even if you have listened to episodes 1 and 2, take a listen, enjoy, maybe you'll hear something new. And then on Saturday, it is the climactic, dramatic finale of Arc 3 of the Chaos Protocol over on Transplanter RPG, where we will be rounding out our incredible Arc 3 in Inferno. It has been an absolute vampiric delight. And I hope you all join us there for a big, wild ride to end this arc. And then next week, I also have the finale of the 4th Age over on Wounded Warrior Project. It will be the finale of Book 2, with which I joined them in the middle of, where we're gonna go maybe fight the Mouth of Sauron. I'm so scared. So yeah, come check out the finale of the 4th Age on Tuesday. And then, of course, next week, I will also have 2 more streams for you. I think one of them will be finally getting back to our brand new adventure in Baldur's Gate 3 with our Tav Aspen, a tiefling druid. So we'll just be starting the game. We went through character generation last stream, and I have since fixed any issues from the crash from last stream. And we will be raiding today. I'm going to go find who is online in just a second. And we will have another Seems Right as well next week. I will figure out what that subject is. But in the meantime, hang out. We're going to go raid into... let's see here. Oh, we're going to go right into Stella playing Baldur's Gate. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But thank you all for joining me for Unpacking and a little bit of 1,000-Year-Old Vampire. Go and support Tim Hutchings. Go play Unpacking, and I'll see you all next week. Bye.